A lot of people that get out of gold and they finally get into plat, they get stuck in this limbo of not understanding why they can't rank up. They either get stuck around plat 2 or they finally make it to plat 1 and can never make it to diamond. So in this video, I want to break down some key reasons why you're probably stuck in plat and how to actually get out of plat and get diamond. Now, the way I want to structure this video is I want to talk about each individual plat, from plat 3 to 2 to 1. So let's break down plat 3. What tends to happen with a lot of plat 3 players is they get in plat 3 by solo queuing. And I think this is a big reason why players get stuck in this limbo of finally getting out of gold but then staying stuck in plat 3, is they realize that they can no longer get their way out of plat 3 and into the higher ranks by solo queuing. So starting out, just like any other tips video I do that's kind of like this, please use the comments down below to find teammates. You literally just have to comment down below your rank, your platform, your username, whatever, and just converse with other people. That's the best way to find people to play with, because I know a lot of you guys that's watching this video is definitely in this limbo of sick of solo queuing. This game isn't meant for solo queuing at all, so just converse with people down below. I think a key factor of a lot of people that's in plat 3 is they play the blame game. They always blame their teammates, whether they make mistakes. They can never take any self-evaluation and realize that they made mistakes and they're not trying to grow upon it. I kind of say that this is a gold mindset, because a lot of gold players, what I noticed from doing a video of me actually playing on a gold's account and watching how nobody plays for the team, everybody just runs around, nobody reinforces, to just being a gold myself when I was back in year 1. I was a gold 1. I think a lot of players just need to self-evaluate and realize that that's the only way that they're going to become better, is humbling themselves and realizing that sometimes they are the issue and there's mistakes and flaws to fix. So ask yourself right now, what is your biggest flaw as a player and what is holding you down from winning games? Because at the end of the day, that's the only way that you're going to rank up, is winning games. Maybe that's you being selfish and worrying about your KD more than the win. Ask yourself right now and then grow upon that. Before we get to my next point, only 24% of you guys are subscribed. So do me a favor right now, if you enjoy our content, make sure to like, sub, and comment. It's much appreciated. It helps us keep making videos. Moving on to plat 2s, I feel like a thing about plat 2s is a lot of them either just carry themselves by their aim or by their communication skills. Now, I feel like in Siege, you need both these skills to strive into plat 1, diamond, champion, etc. You need to be able to communicate very well, give good team comms with a great mentality, and you need to be able to shoot straight. Now, I'm not saying that you need to shoot like Bolo or, be a pro league player, but you certainly need a consistent aim and consistent communication when your aim doesn't back it up. Another huge thing I noticed from a lot of plat 2 players is they lack confidence. You can even take this into plat 3 players, but confidence is a huge motivator when it comes to Siege. It's one of those things that'll make or break you, and if you're having a bad day and you're having like bad confidence, you're going to play very bad. You need to be confident in your aim, your callouts, your communication, and just the way you move in general. So when it comes down to confidence, I feel like when it comes down to aim, you need to set a specific T-hunt routine that you do either daily or every other day, so you can actually be confident in your aim. When it comes to callouts and all that, I would suggest maybe watching higher elo streamers or just watching unique callouts from certain YouTubers. For example, TimZHD, he's part of the Disrupt family. He's a content creator for us. He does really good unique callout videos, and if you don't understand what a unique callout is, it's basically like calling something like Red Stairs, or on Cafe there's something called Bitch Corner or Pixel. Basically what a unique callout is it's a specific callout. It's an easy way to call a specific area out. Timzy does a great job of breaking that down, and I feel like just plat 2s in general just don't understand unique callouts, especially getting into or facing higher elo. I just want to say that a lot of players, especially plat 2s, plat 3s, when they face higher elo like diamonds and champs, they get very mad, because they either criticize that the matchmaking is just broken, or they're just unhappy that they face better players. They automatically just give up right away. Don't do this. Your best bet is to realize that this game's matchmaking is not broken. They're facing you against better players, so you can either get better from losing and learning from their tendencies, or you gain more elo and you lose less. Your best bet is to just analyze what they're doing and why they're doing it, and try to break it down and take it into your game. This will allow you to become a better player, and when you face against your elo, you're just all around just going to become a better player. Now, moving on to the final rank, which is Plat 1, this is where you're going to be facing better players. Whether that's Diamond, Champ, whatever, you have no room to complain anymore because you're Plat 1. You can't say that the matchmaking is broken because you're facing champs. This is how the elo system is now. This is how you get better. You're going to face better players, and then over time, you're going to have to adapt and learn, or you're going to get destroyed. Like I said, talking about Plat 2 players. Now, for me, I was stuck in Plat 1 for a very, 2 seasons, I believe, because I just switched over from console to PC. I never had any mechanical skill prior, so it was very hard switching over and being on MNK. I was basically at a disadvantage because I played controller for the last 5 years. So I hung around the Plat 1 every season until I started realizing my mechanics really need to improve. For me, I just started practicing a lot. And I noticed that instead of duo and trio queuing 900 games a season, I would actually try to find a 5-stack, which I did, and this surprisingly got me into Diamond, which was the last season. I was, I think, 300 points off of Champ, season ended, and I already got Diamond this season. So something that really boosted for me is, like I said, self-analyzation. It's something that a lot of players have a very hard time doing. It's really hard to humble yourself and ask yourself, what is my biggest issue as a player? Because if you constantly have this mindset of it's everybody else's mistake why you're hard struck, whatever, or that you're not making mistakes, everyone's the reason, then you're just gonna lose in Siege and at life, especially if you bring that attitude over in real life. So right now, do me a favor, without making any excuses, ask yourself, what is your biggest flaw in this game? What do you think you need to improve on, and how can you become better at that? Because self-analyzation is the best way that you're going to become better. And having this mindset where you're the issue instead of everyone else makes your life 10 times easier. Because you can always work on yourself, but you can never work on other people's mindset or point of view or their gun skill. If it's your gun skill, then set up a T-hunt routine and practice every day. You will definitely see results, and you will become more consistent because you're building up muscle memory. If it's team communication and just working with your team in general, then try your best to go different roles and try your best to communicate with your teammates. Ask them, what can you do better to help them become better players and play better? Simple stuff like this, which is going to help you get into higher elo ranges. So this was tips to get out of Plat. I hope that this video was broken down well enough that you can understand and you can personally get out of Plat yourself. It's going to be a